Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go
We'll
on.
start off
Anything.
with an icebreaker question.
Go on. Anything.
Okay.
An icebreaker.
Yes, an
What
icebreaker.
the hell's going on here, bro?
Icebreaker
We're
question.
getting to know each other, innit? Trying to get me to bed.
Exactly. Not me. Me.
Icebreaker and a fucking martini.
Oh, there we
Let's
go.
get it.
There we go.
Oh shit, he is trying to, bro. Man's got you. I'm trying to get you liquored up and.
I just offered him some alcohol because I'm a nice person.
You're a suspect, bro.
I said no, Mike. I said no.
50 no's.
No
then.
means no.
Okay, I'm not going to finish that off.
Yeah, you were about to say what you were about. I know what you were
I
about to
wasn't
say.
gonna say it, but
You were about to say it again.
There's an episode of
Yeah, you said it before.
Family Guy where
Okay.
Sean Connery says 50 no's. Everyone, yes.
Yeah, but Sean
Yes.
Connery is not someone that the male specimen should be.
Taking advice from.
Yeah, maybe not taking advice from, but comparing themselves to. Because like he did also say that women deserve a good beating
Oh?
Pardon?
on TV. Yeah, in an interview. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
We at the Shoot and Shoot podcast do not condone Sean Connery's.
Unless she deserves it.
Hell no.
This has been Sean Connery.
He'll go one-on-one. Wrestling match.
Protect women at all costs.
Yes, especially all women.
But Sean Connery is dead now, so I say there's a few women more, like saved in it.
I mean, he was just old school, wasn't he? Like, do you know what I mean? He's a very old school kind of guy. Obviously, he's dead now, so he's kind of thinking is kind of
You're dying out with him, innit? Yeah.
Bro, old or young, bro. That way of thinking is a mazine, bro.
Trust me.
What? How you gonna be beating women for what?
You
Probably
should
for
never.
like showing her ankles in like a bar.
Oh my god.
Fucking slut. Bro, the 50s was a mad place.
Oh, imagine getting called a hoe for showing your ankles, you know.
Oh, bro. Them man would have a heart attack in this generation, bro.
Imagine they've seen OnlyFans everywhere. Imagine, yeah, if like Captain America in real life like actually got sent from back in the World War days to now, seeing OnlyFans everywhere, he'd lose his head.
Oh,
He'd be
yeah.
like, what?
I think he would just stay in his yard just bashing all the time. I think he would save absolutely no one. I think crime would be at all-time high. I think Red Skull would have taken over the world, and Captain America would just be in his yard bashing.
He'll be like, nah, fuck. He's like, I don't need to go out and there's ankles all over the gaff.
Yeah, he was like, OnlyFans, $6.
He wouldn't be at
$6.
home. Bro, he'd be in the fields, bro. Captain America, he'd be getting hella bitches, bro. What you talking about?
True, that is
Man's
very
out
true.
here wedge, bro.
Yeah, I think, do you see Captain America? When I look at him, I feel like he's got a high sex drive.
Really?
Yeah, I feel he's got a high sex drive. Because when they made him wedged, I think they gave him drugs to make him bigger. So I'm assuming it was like testosterone and stuff. And that's going to give you a high sex drive.
I mean, what
The
was
science,
it?
innit?
What is it they gave him? They gave him like chemical exercise, the chemical, the super soldier serum.
Yeah,
That's
but
it is.
what is that derived from? I'm assuming testosterone,
Yeah.
part of it.
So you reckon
These are some serious investigations, serious details that you're going into, boy.
So you're saying in the comics, yeah, when man's not spending his time saving the world, chilling with Falcon, and then
Man's
he's
in
cooking
deep in the
bitches.
cheeks.
He's cooking hella bitches.
Captain America, man,
Probably
Captain Cheeks.
keeping on his mask as well. Keep on his red boots.
For that kinky shit.
Everything else is just skin out, but red boots and a
Bro,
mask.
he's not sounding like Captain America, right? He's sounding more like
Homelander,
my guy, bro.
Homelander.
My guy, Homelander. That's who he
To
sounded
be
like.
fair, Homelander claps a lot of cheeks.
Oh, Homelander was at, he gave her
claps a lot of
a
cheeks.
floating position. You see that one where they were flying and then like he
Yeah,
was.
in the end, beating her. On
Bruv,
the end.
no, bruv, he was. You see what he was doing? They were breaking the entire yard.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
that's,
it, no.
that's a superheroes have sex, man. They just all over the house.
No, but he was like
Well, have
breaking
you-
her pelvis and shit, bruv. He was literally breaking her in two, bruv. And she was
Nah.
loving it. And then
Fuck
there was
it,
that
no.
part where she was like, "Use your lasers on me, bruv."
But did she survive it?
Yeah, she was loving it, bruv. Man was giving her the tss, and she was like, I was like, ooh.
because
Orgasm,
you know
right.
some girls like pain in it. Like some girls like pain, like when you're doing
Okay,
stuff.
question. So out of you lot, what's the weirdest thing as girls ask you to do in terms of like not hurting her, but like in that sort of like category of sex? Like when some girls have to be choked, etc.
Yeah, choking still.
Like, what's the worst thing you've done? You ever like just fucked a bitch up in sex? Just said, have this.
I turned to Captain America with my shield.
Give it a choke slam.
Shuriken?
I've what have I done? I've choked, slapped.
Oh,
Slapped how hard
Yeah,
you
I've
slapped her
slapped
out
as
of
well.
10?
Well, there was one time, yeah, like obviously, like the first time I slapped a girl in it, like I was like, look, I know that I'm quite muscular in it. Like, I know I'm pretty strong in it. So I remember a time a girl said, slap me. I gave her like a little slap. She's like, harder.
Bro.
I was like, are you sure? Sure. I don't know if you're moving like Sean Connery, like, do you know what I mean?
Fam, you should have got a what's it called, a waiver, fam. You should have made a sign a waiver,
Yeah,
like
you should have got a disclaimer.
Yeah,
Another
disclaimer.
thing though, yeah. What position are you having sex with a girl while you're slapping her? Is she on top or is she in like missionary?
She was on top.
Oh,
So
you're just slapping her.
I just gave
Reaching.
I just thought back to like my dad when I was 7 years old. Just
Oh, this
channeled.
is kind of weird still.
He's-
What, you
know-
thought back to your dad in sex when you were slapping a bitch?
Okay, no, not like that.
he's onto you. He's
Not
onto
like
you.
that.
He's
Not
onto
like
you.
that.
He's onto
I
you.
meant to propel the slap. So I'm not thinking about it. I'm channeling it in the slap. And I just went, gave her
Boom.
one, yeah?
You gave her the Fed rock.
So
And
it was
she-
like a discipline slap.
Yeah, like, like you know, you
been
didn't do your
bad.
homework. You got
Okay.
detention. Like them ones. She slap. She was like, okay, that was a bit too hard still.
Oh,
like,
damn.
that's a bit too hard. I was like, you know what? I just killed it a bit.
Oh, mate.
Was the mood done?
No, we continued. Just like, yo,
But
she was
there
like,
was,
That's
there
a
was no
bit
more
mad.
slapping.
huh?
There was no more slapping after
No,
that.
I've been slapping, but I found the medium. You
You found the level, the power.
Yeah.
You know on
Power,
Pro
yeah,
Evo, fam,
yeah,
when you're charging the free kick, fam, and they're
Yeah,
charging the
yeah,
shot, you've hit the green, fam.
Mm-hmm.
The first one you went into orange and red, fam. It was too much. Over the bar. But this one, bruv, the only time I've slapped is when I'm getting uck.
You're slapping a girl when you're getting arc.
Yeah.
What? As in, like, you slap it with your dick or you slap it with your face? I mean, with your hand.
Both.
Yeah, I've slapped a girl with my dick, not with my hand giving arc.
She
I've
asked me
grabbed
to,
the head.
She's I do all that, but she asked me to. At
Mm.
first I was like, I'm not gonna do that. That's mad, bruv. Like, nah. Then she kept asking, and she's like, look, just do it, because when you do it, the adrenaline's pumping, and I can't feel anything. So just do it.
I'm not gonna lie, you lot are beating girls that have deep daddy issues. Real daddy issues.
Oh,
And
yeah,
definitely got abused as children. Maybe
Both
not
her parents
sexually,
are in her
but like-
life, bruv.
Hmm?
Both her parents are in her life.
Oh, in her life?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean she got issues though, just because her parents are there.
Her settled family environment, bruv.
But he's right. He's saying just because you have a settled family doesn't mean you don't have daddy issues. Like
Yeah.
he used to say, like what her dad,
Did to her.
yeah, like
Or her mother
like-
did to her.
like stuck her in a shed for like 3 hours a day
Yeah.
with no sunlight.
Fam.
Because like, why would you want someone to slap you? In general.
No, but
People are kinky, bro.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like
true.
it's like you get some men, yeah. Do you know those men that like to be kicked in the nuts and stuff
Oh,
like that?
mate.
Like men,
Oh,
there's men out there
no.
that like to be kicked in the testicles.
Yeah, there's guys. Yeah, I was watching. I'm watching Vikings at the moment. Well, I finished it, and bare of them man like to be whipped. Obviously, I know it's not based on real people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it is, but there are people in real life that want to be like whipped and stuff. And
Yeah.
all that and chained up and shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever tied a girl up before?
Yeah, I tied the bitch up. She's still in my basement. No, I'm joking.
That's a Joseph.
You're never leaving.
Mate, have you tied up a girl before?
Yeah, I tied her up. I left her there. No, I'm joking. She escaped.
Just in the bridge.
You man are going a step too far, boy.
She escaped.
Man's tying up girls, you know what? You hog tie like a pig or something.
No, I was
You
gonna.
put apple in her mouth.
Yeah.
Put apple in her mouth.
I was
Put
trying
some
to,
lettuce around her as
I
well.
was trying to do the Langford knot, but I haven't
Learned to do
perfected
that.
it. The Langford knot. So once I perfect the Langford cross knot,
That's a sexy knot.
you ain't
still.
going
That looks
nowhere.
good.
Wait. What's this Langford not about?
It's from the movie The Prestige.
Yeah, it's in a few things.
Yeah, and there's a knot he ties on the woman. It
Hmm.
could be he might have been the Langford knot. She said I could escape it, and then in the movie, it's a spoiler, but fuck it, it's from 2006. Should have watched it. In the movie, like they put her in the water, like it's a magic trick, but she can't escape the Langford knot, and she dies in the water. So that's it's a very good movie though, very good movie. The twist at the end is a Mazzoline. So I suggest you go watch The Prestige. Very, very top tier movie.
Okay, out of 10, what are you giving it?
9.
Oh shit, that's
Swear.
quite high for
Nine
a
out of
movie
10.
still.
9 out of 10. Prestige. I like movies with like twists at the end that, do you know when you watch the movie again for the second time and you're like,
You clock things.
yeah, you go, oh shit, they've told you that there.
Yeah,
like this little
yeah,
words he
yeah,
says,
yeah.
like this and that, and you go, because I watched it before and I watched it again not too long ago. When I watched it again, I was noticing all the things like, oh my god, shit.
Yeah,
They said
for
that,
sure.
and it's just sick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Prestige.
I like movies with bare layers, innit? With like a lot of layers. Like I like a lot of crime thrillers. I think they're my go-to. Crime thrillers are my go-to. They got a lot of layers on crime thrillers.
What's your favorite crime thriller movie or top 3?
Ooh, top 3 is definitely one by the Coen brothers, No Country for Old Men.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
30 film.
Wait,
Then
wait.
probably a few classics.
That's
out
the
there
one
as
with
well.
this, like the
with the guy that
trying to kill the guy.
Yeah, the guy assassinates people with like the air pump.
Yeah, sick movie.
Yeah, with like the gas canister or some shit. Like crazy
That's
film.
cool.
Yeah.
When he flips a coin.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he let them live.
dirty.
Crazy.
I'm looking
film.
at this movie now. The guy looks like a psycho, so I definitely won't be watching this, bro.
You won't be watching it.
No.
It's very good, Jay.
Nah, it's one of the
Look,
best films out there.
I've said it already, and I think I've said it before. I'm not on everything I watch now. Yeah, I want it to bring me joy. I'm not on
positive vibes.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the latest season of Top Boy. I still ain't watched Power. I still ain't watched bare of these things because I got to a point I was like, bruv, every day I look on the news or I look on Twitter, bruv, it's bad vibes. I look everywhere, I'm looking bad vibes.
You feel like they're giving you bad vibes, yeah?
Yeah, all I want to watch now is comedy and a young anime here and there, a young Attack on Titan here and there.
Oh, Attack on... Yo, what season are you on?
Bruv, well, I'm up to date, cuz.
Caught up, baby.
So you're watching it dubbed, yeah?
Dub.
No,
sub.
sub.
Japanese.
Yeah. I'm
Japanese.
waiting. To be fair, I watch all my animes dubbed. No, subbed. But this one I started it subbed, so I've got to finish it subbed because I'm invested in the characters that have
The
English.
voice, yeah,
I'm
what you're
invested
With
in
English
it.
voices.
Yeah, I'm invested in it. I normally watch it sub though, but this one, for some reason, I started it dubbed because it was on Netflix, the first season.
Yeah.
And I'm already invested with the English voiceovers, so
Yeah,
I've got to ride it out in
switch.
it.
Yeah.
Bruv,
You're missing out.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I heard episode 8 Samaza.
Well, not in
It's a
season
magazine.
1.
No, the new season. Season
Oh,
two.
bruv,
It's
it's crazy. It's
every
crazy.
episode,
Popping
yeah,
off.
it's like every 5 minutes, it's like, oh, nah, oh, nah,
Yeah.
oh, man.
The way they build it up is just sick as well because they have like episodes where it's just like there's no action, just building up the characters, building up the characters. And then boom,
It's a madness.
craziness, bro.
The one thing I dislike about this, but it's like a lot of animes, is that would you know when you see something, you witness something, like something happens, yeah, and then the main character, like the main what do you call it? Protagonist will then go and explain everything in his head. He'll be like, oh, this guy just put his life on the line for me. Oh, and now I've got to do. I'm
call
like,
them
bro,
fillers, fam.
nigga, I just watched this. Why the fuck are you explaining to
Fillers,
me
innit?
what the fuck just happened, bro?
Fillers.
It kills the vibe, though, man.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing because they're longing it out so they can like release another episode. That's what they do. They
I would rather they have less episodes and didn't do that.
bruv, for them it makes more money for them to have more episodes, and they keep because you get annoyed in it because you're like, I just want to know what happens in it.
Yeah,
so they're getting close to the fight. Yeah, my man's reminiscing his head, or he might go back in time or whatever, and you're like, fucking hell, just get to the fight.
Yeah,
you're gonna be so
yeah.
pissed. You're waiting until next week.
Yeah.
For the
to
new
get
thing,
onto
so you
it.
can just hurry up and see the fight. They know what they're doing, fam.
Yeah, for
Naruto
real.
was the most annoying thing for me.
Yeah, Shippuden had the most fillers.
Bruv, in Naruto, yeah, I'm watching Sasuke fight Naruto.
Yeah.
There's 5 minutes of fighting and 15 minutes of Sasuke. Remember back then when
we were children.
and we used to fight. And then
Bro.
Sasuke, Sasuke Naruto, and it's like, bro, like let me watch the team.
Yeah.
Let them watch the niggas fucking each
Yeah,
other up.
I ain't trying to reminisce, man. I ain't trying to catch you reminiscing
what I mean?
and you crying and stuff. I just want to watch
It's
the
all long,
skating,
man.
man.
It's
Yeah,
all
it's
long.
long. Animes are long like that, man.
I used to watch Bear, but it's not really my thing anymore now.
Yeah.
Nah, for me, that's what I'm on now. That and just a couple
comedies.
comedy shows here and there. Like I've started watching a bit of The Office. Like,
Oh,
I
what,
never-
the US or the UK?
US.
The US office is good.
I never really watched it properly. I knew of the show, but I never really watched it. So I started watching a couple episodes here and there. I rewatched Big Bang Theory like it's no tomorrow. I don't know why.
Why did you start watching Big Bang Theory? I don't think it's that. It was good. Like they were the highest paid actors in Hollywood. I think
Really?
they were on like $1 million episode.
Oh shit!
But
Big Bang.
Big Bang was the
bro.
biggest show in the world at one point.
Up until about I think like season 10.
It's finished now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
And then they did like a failed spin-off of Sheldon or whatever.
Yeah.
But up until about season 10, that show was the belly, bruv. Then after it started to go a bit.
I
But
think it was
that's
like it was like the most successful show since Friends.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
bangs, bruv.
Yeah,
Telling you.
dude,
I
a lot
watched a
of
couple
fans.
episodes, but I never got into it as much. Like I love the US Office. I've been watching that, and I love that, but I've never really got into Big Bang. You know.
Yeah, Big Bang. That's what it says on the tin. It bangs, fam.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a go.
Bangs.
Give it a go.
You see Raj, yeah, Raj's wife in real life is mad. She's a model, I think, something like that. I think she's like Miss India or something.
Yeah, but he's a lot more of a
chill. He's funny in real life.
Yeah, he's like more of a serious guy in real life, whereas the character he plays is just a bit like a
dickhead,
waste man, isn't it?
Like,
but in real life,
like,
I seen him like when he was out, like just not in character. Yeah, I was like, this guy's hair looks sick, bruv.
Yeah, he's
sharp,
about it.
trim, everything. Yeah,
these man, yeah.
His acting skills are on point still.
They're all of them, man, and they're all getting paid like $1 million episode.
Yeah, they made peace from that show, bro.
Yeah,
I'll take a young meal. It's not enough for me, I'll take that shit.
Yeah, do you know Amy? Yeah, from Big Bang. She actually has a master's in biology.
So she's actually a smart one.
Yeah, she's actually a scientist. Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Get
madness
it how you
still.
live it.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to episode. Okay, wait 1 second. Welcome to episode Siton Zan Ak Naktuk Ak Dugba
Oh my!
of
Nigerian?
the Shoot podcast.
Let me see this.
This is Russian. There's no way you can read this.
Let me
bro.
see this, bro.
Look at the Russian hieroglyphics. It's hieroglyphics, bro.
Oh yeah, the language and the masculine, feminine.
Bro,
over the letters.
It's lots of weird A's. Like,
They don't write in English letters. So it's difficult. How do you pronounce it? How do you know how you're pronouncing it?
We're gonna hear it now. Hold on.
Yeah, that isn't what you said, Mike.
but if you look at that, yeah, there's just A's, like weird, funny A's. That language
one more
is
time.
weird. It looks worse than Japanese and Chinese, bro.
But we don't know how we pronounce their A's because their A's aren't A's. What if the A's are another letter?
It must be because she said an S.
Yeah, she's saying something else
She
still.
said an S
And
sound,
it's bro, hold on. No chance, bro.
bro. It's ridiculous.
Stos Fasifa.
Stars vaccine, vla.
Shout out to our Russian man them and girl them out there.
Do we have any?
I don't know.
Nope.
We don't have any.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Whoa.
Nah, I'm joking.
whoa.
It's all love. It's all love.
You don't want
Anyway.
my man on your case, blood.
Well,
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
You don't
That
want
is
him on your
very
case.
true.
Anyway, talking to niggas. Yeah,
Talking to niggas. That's how you started,
you know
bro.
what I mean. Jordan, our special guest here.
Yo.
Where are you from originally?
Originally, like nationality wise,
Yeah.
I'm Jamaican, Irish still. But my mother's family, part of them are from Cuba still.
Do you know what the key word was?
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
He's a Jamaican.
I am. We're the best still. We're the best
Jamaican.
going. We're the best going.
And to show love to my Jamaicans out there, because you know I love you Jamaicans. You know how I feel about it. I got something for you Jamaicans. Got something for you Jamaicans.
Oh, he's got the dreads. He's gonna look like me still.
I thought you were gonna show your hairline still.
Nah, they don't get to see that.
Oh shit, he's got the dreads. Say no more. Booker T in
On
the
a blood
thing.
clot. On a bomber clot. On a bomber. Feed the ass to the bomber. Feed the ass to the bomber to the road. You feel them and I got them. No rice and appease them. We not got that. We not have that. We not have that. Mavado. Vibes cartel. Free vibes cartel on the blood clot. Marsha, me love you. Marsha, me love you. And I bat your class, real class, and I bat your boy clon. Bat you on the thing there.
You're a disgrace, bro.
Shall I tell you something? Yeah.
You see the gold is sliding. See the gold is shining with your marking. We got no thing on. With your marking. I don't have no job, man. I don't believe in working for a living.
He's a dickhead.
Fuck me kids. Fuck my picnics, man. Don't see them. I don't care for them. Fuck them on the bomber clock. Real Gaza. Free Gaza. Free Gaza forever. Free Gaza for life. Bomber clock.
I'll tell you, see what I took from this year? See what I took from this year is that Mike, yeah, everything he knows about Jamaicans has been taught in a very, very privileged area in Hertfordshire. He has the equivalent of a white man's idea of Jamaicans. He said all he did is cuss bare bad words. He didn't say anything positive, so he doesn't think Jamaicans know anything positive.
There's nothing positive about Jamaicans.
Nah,
Wow.
music. We gave the world the best music: reggae, rap, dancehall.
I like some Jamaican music. I can't lie.
Like, our music's up there. Like I like African music as well. I think Nigerian music up there is right now.
Yeah. I do like Jamaicans music, and the food's nice as well.
I'll say that, but real talk though, as a Jamaican, I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know any Jamaican men, which is weird.
Don't know any Jamaican men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you guys all chilled with each other and like had
Nah.
dancehall parties and that.
Nah, I've been to
Wow.
a few Jamaican raves.
That's what I meant, the Jamaican raves.
What, you been to the WWE style ones, bro? The ones where they jumping off the top rope and that?
I've been to them in Jamaica still. They're lit. girls are a different breed out there.
I need to understand the thinking and the logic behind. I mean, Africans get down in it, but bruv, them man are doing WWE, fam. They're doing. Vince McMahon needs to be scouting them man in the dance, bruv.
They did. They got
them man are jumping off the top. Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, they got Kofi Kingston.
Is Kofi Kingston actually Jamaican or is he pretending to be Jamaican?
He's actually
Nah,
Ghanaian.
Is he Jamaican?
He's Ghanaian.
He's Ghanaian. I thought he was Jamaican,
No, he's
bro.
Ghanaian, bro.
Nah. I knew he was fake. There was something about him that
Nah,
did not add
I need
up.
to check this.
But I said, he's like, this guy's Jamaican accent is kind of fishy. Man doesn't even know what ackee and soulfish is. Listen,
There's something about you.
you're not giving me the correct vibe.
Kofi Kingston is Ghanaian. I am today years
Shall I
old.
tell you what it
fam.
was, yeah? Because I knew he was a millionaire, and then he didn't give me the vibe that he had bare baby mums, innit, yeah? So I was like, is this guy a millionaire that have bare baby mums? Are you Jamaican? I was like, nah, you can't be. So then I clocked it. That's how I clocked it. Do you know what, yeah? Even
Yeah,
though
you're doing
Mike's
me dirty.
stereotypes here were mad offensive, I feel like a lot of them were kind of bang on the money.
Thank you very much.
And I'll say that as a Jamaican,
There we go.
but fuck Mike.
Listen, it can't be stereotypical if it's true. Or can it?
Yeah, it can, because stereotypes really come from the truth, I think.
Interesting. Do we ever Jamaicans? I actually do love you, Jamaicans. I do love you guys. I just like making fun of you. It's just fun. Do you know what I mean? Do you know the other day? Yeah. Do you know what happened the other day?
I can't take you seriously with this wig on.
So the other day, yeah, that there must have been like a Jamaicans versus Africans again on Twitter. Again, that debate, yeah.
Hell, bro.
Oh, man.
So it must have happened, yeah. And like, you know what I'm like? I don't give a monkeys about anything, innit? Yeah. So,
What did you say?
So I tweeted, I don't even like Jamaicans anyway. Yeah. Bruv, I lost like 20 followers. Yeah. I had bare Jamaicans messaging me like, I hate when people say stuff like this. Like what are you doing? Like, it's not even funny. Like, all this hate for Jamaica. And I'm like, my name is the cheek clapping connoisseur on Twitter and you're taking me seriously. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, true. They have to know,
What's
yeah.
wrong with you?
You have to know on Twitter that people are just going to talk for the sake of it. And then, obviously, we all know Mike, and Mike is just tweeting.
He's a troll.
Yeah, Mike is trolling still.
He's a
Mike
troll.
is trolling.
Big trolling.
I got a troll with hair now, so, you know.
Big troll, the big popper trolls.
A troll.
Listen, I don't even understand why there's this whole divide anyway. We're all from the same place anyway.
Apple juice.
At the end of the day, so boy,
Nah, it's because us, man, were the ones that you lot shagged, innit?
is that actually true?
Yeah, or how do you think we got on the ships? Do you think we volunteered, nigga? He was like, yo, yeah.
We'll go. Me.
Slavery?
Like, man, do you know what it is, yeah? They thought it was like going to Fort Park, innit? So they thought.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't just
thought-
give you away.
No, they thought the ships was the line for the stealth ride, innit? So they were like,
The man went on a one-way trip, fam.
Nah, I shall tell you what it is, yeah. I've looked a bit into slavery, like, there's so many layers to it. I'm talking about, like, the North Atlantic slave trade, not just fucking all slavery, innit? Like, I don't know about fucking, like, the Jews in Egypt and that, but North Atlantic slave trade, I researched a bit on it, and one of our boys, Scoops, right, was telling me, he was like, there were wars, like, small little wars where people were defending their little tribes against, like, the Europeans. So some people did, but then like some chiefs and stuff, they were protecting some people by selling out like rival tribes. So a lot of people that ended up in the Caribbean were from like from rival tribes that kind of got, you know, given like the short stick.
yeah, it's kind of like we had a little civil war in our country or whatnot between our tribes.
Was it over Jollof?
Yeah, because ours is better.
Okay. Cool.
So there was I don't know, like let's just say you about Igbo or whatever, yeah, have a little war, and they say, yo, let's give away the Igbo man, or the Hausa man.
It was
'cause-
basically that.
Yeah, and that's it. So really and truly, the reason they gave him up is because they were enemies. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. They were your ops, innit?
Yeah. So
So
if
you
you
don't really care.
yeah, exactly. It's not the same. So Jamaicans just to forgive us and that just be nice.
Yeah, I think for the
Look-
most part they have still.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not even. I don't feel Jamaicans have an issue with it. I think it's like our generation's parents, or not even our generation's parents have issues with Jamaicans.
You see what it-
They think Jamaicans are just party animals.
Yeah, do you see what it is? Yeah, I'll keep it real. Yeah, I feel like the problem is kind of, it's not, I wouldn't say a problem, but like whenever I hear like the convo, like the stereotypical convo from Africans to Caribbeans, it's always one way. Caribbeans don't have nothing to say about Nigerians, Ghanaians, or any Africans. It's always usually my Nigerian or Ghanaian friends, and they say something about Jamaicans, but we don't really even kind of at you, man, in convo.
You used to back in the day.
We're just eating. Like,
Did they?
Yeah, back in
never,
the day
bro.
they did.
To who?
So
Never.
Africans, they used to be like, because like, have you heard that thing when they was like, like
I don't remember.
like Africans weren't really like hyped back then.
Yeah, you weren't popping. I won't lie.
We weren't like popping as much.
Yeah,
like
you
the only
weren't
thing
trending, you weren't
the
trending.
only thing we had was the Nigerian football team,
Yeah.
and that was about it.
Martin,
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
all you had was Obafemi Martin.
And Yakubu, that was it.
No,
But, like,
I remember when they used to think we used to live in huts, bro.
yeah, like what?
In school- in school.
Pop.
Now, to be fair, I still think that.
Mazie.
Like, Afro
Is it not
beats in the
true?
pop.
It's definitely not true, fam. Where I live,
Nah, are you trying to say no one in Nigeria lives in a hut? Is that what you're saying?
bruv, there's people in poor countries all over the world living in huts.
Yeah,
bruv.
but it doesn't make it not true that people don't live in huts in Nigeria. So people lived in huts in Nigeria.
They're,
Yeah, they're like they're like shanties or whatever.
minimal huts.
Minimal,
Minimal,
bro.
They're not like huts.
When you say minimal,
They're,
what are we
they're like
talking?
shanty houses.
I
bruv.
don't want a
yeah.
percentage. I want a number of how many people are living in shanties. I
There's a
know
lot.
you're not going to do a Boris and say
No,
there's
there's a-
only 15%, but actually the 15% is like 5 million.
Nah, don't get twisted. There's some rundown yards in Nigeria and that, but like they're not huts in it. They're like stone buildings, but they're just
It's
run
stone
down.
buildings.
And like like stone buildings and like, do you know like what's the metal like plates that they have like what at the top like they don't have
Yeah,
proper
the roofing and that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you. We got that in Jamaica still.
Yeah, like them things. It's all over.
Yeah,
They're not
we call
huts.
them shanties, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Shanty
shanties,
town,
innit?
Shanty town.
Yeah, you can't close the window. You cannot close the window.
Oh, say no, because back in primary school, we used to think you had houses made out of mud.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
those are the huts
yeah.
that
Is
they
that
were
true,
talking
though?
about, bro. Well, in the village maybe.
Like out of mud though.
Not really mud.
Nah,
mud.
in the village, yeah.
But like turf
in the
and
village,
stuff, innit?
like made out of earth and that, yeah.
Not mud. They were still like made with stones and stuff. Like wasn't just pure
Yeah.
mud.
A mixture of stuff.
Yeah. Whatever you used to hold it up. Because obviously, you know,
Just know, yeah, that there are big yards in Nigeria, bro.
Oh yeah, there are big yards. I've seen
Big.
some. Yeah.
Big yards, like
Yeah.
average yard, like my family's yard in Nigeria is wham, bro.
Yeah. Shame like
Makes you
got bare
think.
land.
Makes you think. The fuck am I doing here, bro?
Yeah, you can go live out there, have a nice life, innit?
But then obviously there's certain things over there that aren't quite, you know, it's pros and cons, innit? Pros and cons, that's all I'll say, innit? But you mentioned my man Boris, fam. So let's talk about Boris. Let's talk about,
He's getting it now anyway.
he
innit?
came out and he said, yo, I take responsibility. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You take fucking responsibility, bro. I've been screaming and Mike has been defending.
I have
I've
not
been-
defended.
Oh my god! Every time I say
I'm
it's
a defender.
every time I say
Mike,
every time I
Mike,
say
Mike,
every time I say it's Boris's
Mike,
fault,
Mike.
you say but fam, I've been saying it's Boris's fault from March, bruv.
No, I didn't say it wasn't Boris's fault. I never ever said it
You
wasn't.
always say whenever I say it's his
I
fault,
do-
and that he fucked
I
up,
do
and that he
give-
was wrong. You tell me, but
No,
fam,
I
what
do-
okay,
I-
wait. Answer this question.
Yeah.
Did I not say we should have implemented lockdown from March? Was I not on the job there and then? Did I not say lockdown? Boom.
Yeah, I didn't say you didn't.
Nah,
I never
but
said that.
Do you not think lockdowns work? As in like the bigger picture, not
It
just...
was too late, cuz he did it too late.
You did it way too late.
Bruv, it doesn't look here. If it's cold outside, yeah, do you leave the door open or the window open, or do you close the window?
You see me, yeah, I've got a plug-in heater, so I bang that.
Ah, this guy, bro. You see, you're moving like Boris, fam. Bare deviations, fam. If it's cold outside,
Nah, I feel you. Nah,
you close the door in it. You don't say, oh, I'm gonna turn on the heater and leave the door open, bruv. Because how the fuck does that even make sense?
Yeah, I feel you still.
This guy could have look. There's an infection out there. We know about it. We know it's killing bare people. All of us were seeing the videos on Twitter. I remember before everyone was bantering about Twitter. I was like, you don't need to stop laughing, bro, because this thing is serious, bro. And wait till it comes and touches us, and boom, it is here. If he had locked off the borders from early, said no one's coming in, no one's going out, we'd have been calm by now. We've had 3 or 4 lockdowns, all of them meaningless because it's too late. It's already here, and now we've got different variants. We've got the worst death rate in the world.
No, Europe. Not
Oh, sorry, in Europe. Sorry, got the worst
but
death rate
like
in
the-
Europe, fam.
Yeah, but the death rate we have is people that have died with COVID, not people that have died from COVID.
You make a valid point, but like, how do we know the difference?
Because it would take, because they see, for example, like in Ireland, yeah, this is a study that came out in Ireland. I think they're doing the same thing in England. It takes like 6 months to actually differentiate how many people have actually died because of COVID and not died with it.
Doesn't COVID cause other things?
Yeah, it can do.
So
This
like
is the
COVID
thing,
can
innit?
cause pneumonia, or it can cause.
Yeah, like I think like COVID can bring on stuff like strokes and heart attacks because like we're still learning about it, and we've got a new strain out now. So it say if someone dies from a heart attack, instead instead of putting down heart attack, they put down COVID because COVID could have brought on the heart attack, but they won't know straight away until they do like the post-mortem, etc. They'd be like, oh, was it the heart attack that killed him, or the COVID that brought on the heart attack? So they're just putting it down as COVID right now. But I feel like the media, I feel like they should, when they throw data to the public, the data that they should throw, it shouldn't be how many people have caught it, because then that's a big number, and people are just gonna be like, oh my days, so many people have caught it. They should just say how many people have died from it, and then in 6 months' time, then they release the data, how many people have died because of it. Kind of, this is what they're doing in Ireland. But I feel like now so many people are bugging out because of it, because they're just like, they just constantly throwing out the big numbers, how many people have it, and I do think it's dangerous, especially for those over 60. But I was listening to LBC, and like when the government was asked to release data on if lockdowns are actually working, meaning you see all the other things that lockdown is creating, like creating like an increase in suicide, domestic. It's been like the highest suicide rates with children, stuff like this, and obviously plus like the economy. They're asking, are lockdowns, is it worth to save? Let's say, is it worth to save your heart if you're gonna fail 5 other organs? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. And I feel like personally, I see the point of having a lockdown, but I don't. It comes down to like, at what cost, innit? Are we gonna keep having lockdowns? And then when we open things up again, we're gonna have the same issues. People are still gonna fly to Dubai, Ghana, wherever, come back, spread it. People are still gonna go out. Supermarkets, people are still spreading it. We're just going around in a circle. Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, lockdown. The first lockdown we had, I feel like it did work because people actually listened in the first lockdown, innit? After that, when you get lockdown fatigue, people just don't give a monkeys. Like they're like, I've been out, I'm gonna go out and live my movie. Like I saw a timeline today of like when we first heard about COVID and what the government's done. Yeah, and I can't lie, Boris fucked up, man's fucked up. Like the thing is, if it was one of these things that they came out and they went, look, there's a pandemic, we don't know how we're gonna deal with this pandemic, but we're just gonna listen to the scientists and just go from there. Like, because we don't know how to deal with a pandemic. It's a fucking pandemic. We're just going to listen to scientists' advice. They could have locked it down they could have locked it February and March time. Because I think the first 2 cases came in January on the day of Brexit, when Brexit went through, like last year. They could have gone, look, we're going to start making precautions. But I don't know if you remember, in March time, before lockdown, was it like a week or 2 before lockdown? There was a Cheltenham festival. And they were like, we're not going to lock anything down. Cheltenham happened, and then it just went bang. Like the case just went up by loads. People started dying.
I remember them. What was it? What was the one where they had? It was the beach. I remember there was a beach photo.
Oh yeah.
I remember people
Brighton and Bristol.
That was after the first lockdown.
Yeah, everyone was locked, joined like a what's it called? Like a freaking sardines, bruv. Like they were all together on the beach. I was just looking like.
Yeah, I was like,
raw. It's like even when lockdown ended, we didn't go nowhere. Obviously for me, losing a family member at the time, like we were like proper like thing about it. But like look at the end of the day, sometimes I think to my head and I think this, I'm like, as much as we take the piss out of them and we chat shit about them, the government are smart, bruv. They're not idiots. They're smart.
No.
They know what they're doing.
No. Mike,
they might be idiots. I can't lie. They might be idiots.
Mike, they're not idiots.
They might be.
They're very intelligent, I believe.
They're very intelligent people, bruv.
I don't know,
bruv. The more I think about it, the more I think this is a money grab thing, bruv.
Yeah, I don't think the decisions they're doing are by mistake. I think they're doing it intentionally.
Yeah, because people are making money from this thing.
They are
just like Matt Hancock's friend.
Oh, whatever, that, 30 million.
Bruv. They awarded him the contract. Man's a pub owner.
Yeah, 30 mil.
This is what I'm. This is why sometimes.
How did he explain that, Matt Hancock? The fucking
he has, and then don't even get me started on the way they're responding to questions.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan's lighting them man up, and what are they doing? I feel like they've just given everyone a memo. Yeah, you say this when they ask you this type of question, you just repeat what you said before.
Oh, of course they have to, man. These are politicians. They have like certain protocols when they have to avoid questions because they can't take responsibility on camera.
Who's the education one? Who's the education one? They were asking him, So what's it called? Marcus Rashford is now. Oh no, it was the food one where he's like, Marcus Rashford has pretty much bullied you into.
No, that
was Matt Hancock, innit? Yeah,
Hancock.
it was him.
Yeah,
and then he was like, so
Yeah, he didn't wanna admit
do you
it.
now regret voting against it? Yeah.
He was like, well,
Well, I'm glad now.
That was the worst.
I'm glad
It was
now.
funny. Yeah.
Now we can help the children. We've put the systems in place. Well, you voted against it, Matt Hancock. So do you regret that decision? Well, I'm not gonna lie to put words in my mouth, Piers. No. I was just like, rah. So this guy.
Yeah, but the thing is like that in those scenarios, yeah, although they are like quite entertaining for us, like
Entertaining.
yeah, it's.
I was getting vexed, bro. I wanted to punch up my. I wanted to punch up my TV, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. I was getting frustrated, but at the same time, at least the public, like Matt Hancock dancing around that question so much, it basically was him admitting that he had made a mistake because the whole public knew that he couldn't answer the question. Do you know what I mean?
I get it. I get it. But this is what I mean. But I feel like some of them are just dumb. Like I know they all went to like Eton and all this kind of stuff, blah blah blah. But like, if your parents had enough money to send you to private school, you'd do pretty well as well, wouldn't you?
Mike,
Yeah.
let's not.
Probably.
They're not dumb,
I'm not saying okay. Maybe they're not dumb, but maybe they're not as smart as we actually think.
bruv. They
There's a
are
possibility.
smart. You cannot. I'm sorry. You cannot bullshit your way into government.
Well, there's a president. There was a guy in
Yeah.
the United States.
Donald Trump.
I don't know how you can say that.
Donald
You
Trump
can't
is
do
not an
that.
idiot either.
Yeah, he's quite intelligent.
He's very
to be fair.
intelligent.
I've actually
He's
I've
smart,
read part
but-
of
No.
the autobiography.
He's outlandish in some of the things he says, but he's not an idiot. He's a
And when he is
businessman.
being outlandish, I think he's doing it on purpose for marketing. To be fair.
Exactly.
You're giving these guys way too much benefit. You know?
Bruv, what are you talking
He
about?
was giving these guys-
Donald Trump
it
was a
could be.
millionaire before he went into the thing.
They were
Obviously,
dumb millionaires, you know.
I know he had a well-off family and that, but he was still a millionaire.
He did have a very
You
well.
man are giving props to guys that like you're like, okay, there's a 100-meter race. These men only have to run 20 meters, and you're going, nah, man, they're sick. They're cool. They've done well in their life. I can't disrespect.
But
that.
to be fair, they had like a leg up.
They had a leg up. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
as smart as you think they
Yeah,
are.
true. I feel like most people, given their privileges, would have achieved the same.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying. The majority, yeah. Or
you
maybe
would.
even more.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah,
You're
I
giving those guys too much benefit. They're not as smart as you think.
I'm not saying that
They're not dumb, but they're not.
I'm not saying that they're the bee's knees, but they're smart enough to know. Like I said, let's compare it to a cold coming from outside. They're smart enough to close the door. And
Yeah,
again,
I think what Jay's getting at is that I think he's saying that they're smart enough to know what they're doing and not be making these blunders they're making.
Yeah.
And I feel like are you trying to say that the choices they're doing now are intentional? They're not. They aren't
no.
mistakes.
I think the choices that they're making now, yeah. I think at the beginning, I don't even know how to describe it, bro, because it's so dumb, but so like,
Yeah.
there's so many things going on through my mind. I'm thinking, right, did these guys allow this to happen so they could make peace, or were they just naive to it and just realize that, oh shit, this is getting really out of hand?
I feel like the truth of the matter is, yeah, if there is like some deep, quote unquote conspiracy going on there, whatever, the fact is people like me and you will like never know what the truth is. We just gotta ride it out and see what happens. We'll never know what the truth is. Whether they're doing it intentionally or they just made a blunder, we'll never fucking know. Like whatever they tell the cameras could be lies, innit? Which is the truth. Like we'll never know.
Well, at least in the next 5 years they'll get voted out probably.
Yeah, 100. I think they've lost so many voters, so many.
Like I still don't understand why Boris Johnson came out and said he takes responsibility. Like what brought that on? Why did he feel that he needed to say that? Because at the end of the day, like,
Because
no shit, Sherlock.
because members of his party were avoiding questions all week.
All week,
Man. All
Yeah,
week. It's
100K, bro, 100K. Think
embarrassing.
about it. Yeah, I think there's been like 1.5 million deaths of corona in the entire world. Yeah, we've got
Attempt.
7.5% of it.
It's quite high.
That's mad when you think about that.
Yeah, it's quite high.
And we're meant
Given
to
how
be. We're
tiny
meant
our
to be.
island is.
Yeah, but I can't. This is why I can't take this man seriously. We didn't implement like strict traveling laws until a few weeks ago.
No, like yesterday.
Nah, but do you see what it is? Yeah,
Bro, Dubai. Bro, I was in Dubai in March when the thing popped off. Yeah, these man were screening people as we got there, bruv.
You see what it is? Yeah, these airlines. Yeah, they have a lot of power, a lot of wealth, and a lot of influence when it comes to these politicians. So it isn't that easy for these politicians to say, "Yo, we're closing the borders down," because these guys that own these airlines, man, they're rubbing shoulders with powerful people, and they're friends with people in politics. So they can't just say to like Richard Branson, "Yo, like Virgin Airlines, boom, you're not flying no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
It was funny. I know a
I
girl who booked Dubai, like for the next, when they're going 3 weeks. She's pissed. She's pissed. Oh fucking hell. Anyways,
That Dubai thing as well. You see that? What was it? Holly, what's her name? Willoughby. I just seen that video of her talking to that influencer.
Who in Dubai?
Have you seen it? There's
Nah.
there's like a video, yeah, and sorry, I pull it up. They're interviewing an influencer here, and they're talking. The influencer's trying to gas them about
Dubai.
why Dubai was essential travel, innit?
Oh yeah,
And
because
then
they were
she
like,
said-
oh yeah, I was out there because of work. I was supporting my boyfriend. He was doing the appearances or whatever, or writing or some shit like
No,
that.
you didn't even hear the gas that she said after. She was talking about how she her work or her influencer work uplifts people
Oh, yeah.
because she's out there
Body
enjoying her
type.
life, and it makes people happier apparently by seeing her. And Holly Willoughby was like, hold on a minute, it don't make me happier to see you out there. It makes me jealous and think my life is fucking shit. Here's the video.
But then again, if given that opportunity as influencer, would you go out there?
Huh?
Would you go out there as an influencer to Dubai and then use it as an excuse? Because to be fair, I probably would.
yeah, I would.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm out here trying to influence people, make them feel better.
I
I'll be
would.
like, fuck yeah.
I would. I can't lie to you. Why would I live this shit life, man?
I've kind of forgotten. I've kind of forgotten what enjoyment is, you know.
No, you're pushing a bit.
No, not as in like I'm,
But like
I'm
real,
sad,
real,
but like
real.
real like I don't. It's been a year.
Since we've gone out of Popper and that, done the madness.
It's been a year.
To be fair, I threw a party in fucking June, innit?
There
so
we go.
That party was lit.
There we go. There's
I
still
didn't dream
ways.
it. I was going out a lot in the summer, you know. I was socialising more this summer than I do in a normal summer.
It's because you probably didn't want to take it for granted. You're like,
Yeah,
well, the
yeah,
summer's
yeah.
open. Let me go and enjoy
Yeah.
and go out in that, man.
Fam, it's a Mazim. We've lost a crucial year of our 20s, fam.
Yeah, 100%.
20s are coming to an end, and we've just pretty much. It's not like we're gonna freeze in time, fam, and we're gonna be the same age once we come out of this thing, bruv. We could potentially lose because of these man's blunder.
Yeah.
We could potentially lose a year and a half, 2 years of our lives.
Oh yeah, 100. But you got to be. But I feel like in situations where your back's against the wall, you got to make the best out of it, innit?
100.
Yeah, you got to adapt. That's what I did. I adapted and I've got a new career path. It's not going to be permanent, but hopefully we'll see what happens in it at the end of it. But like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you got to adapt in it. These situations is make or break, man.
That's what life's about, man. You got to make the most of bad situations.
So
make things better
So
when you can.
you, man, like I've heard rumors, and I don't know if it's just social media rumors or whatever, but obviously they're saying that this thing could last till July.
I'm hearing July. I've heard November. I've heard March.
So-
I've heard different stuff.
I don't think the public are gonna allow it to last that long.
You think they'll protest, but the protests aren't doing nothing unless the whole nation protests.
Yeah, but I think by what month are we in? January, coming up to February now.
Yeah.
I reckon by March,
Yeah.
people would have had enough. Because you know, like when they said like the whole mental aspect of it, yeah.
Yeah.
First I was like, oh, they're capping, man. What kind of nonsense is this, bruv? It's just you got to stay in your yard for a little bit.
Yeah, but it does.
But the
man.
more and more I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it, like my entire life is like
It's just going by, bro.
bruv. It's just going by. It's just
But the
like,
thing is, that it would take a lot of people to make a difference to get out there, man. And I think most people are just happy to stay at home and just kind of bury their head in the sand, don't question it, and just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay at home and do my work. For a lot of people, it kind of benefits them because a lot of men are on furlough, getting 80% of their wage and just not working. So a lot of men just want to stay at home. A lot of people are enjoying it.
No, there's some people whose life, like, if you listen to a lot of introverts, they're like, this is the life I live anyway.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
real.
like, I don't go out anyway.
bruv,
like.
I'm a bit of an introvert, but like
This is too much.
I ain't enjoying this.
I can't lie to you. If I didn't have the podcast, it might have been getting to me. But lucky I get to do this once a week. Otherwise, I might have been a bit like, this is getting a bit jarring.
Has it affected the amount of girls you've been seeing?
Oh, 100%.
Do you think there's less girls that are willing to go out?
I'm not really trying to see any girls at the minute anyway, but
Yeah, I'm
Like-
definitely still trying to see girls. But it's definitely
Man said it with chest.
it's definitely affected the amount of girls that are trying to suck dick. 100%.
Man said the pussy economy is plummeted.
Yeah, I've had,
economy, you know.
pussy economy is
I've
Supply and
had,
demand.
I've had 2 girls tell me that they don't want to go out because of COVID, and I've tried to convince them that COVID ain't real. Just like a chop.
Sorry, pardon, huh?
Man,
Pardon.
man's sending them all the anti-masker things like, yo, it's just the flu. It's just the flu. Come on, baby.
Yeah,
I don't think it's real.
You me? Nah.
No, they don't.
Oh no, they believe it is real, but I'm trying to convince them that it isn't, so they can come out and suck some dick.
Bro. You're a
Like,
madman.
I actually got into an argument with this girl. Oh fuck, what's her name?
What kind of
Don't say her
misogynistic
Don't say her
manipulation
name.
is this, bro? Man trying to convince
Don't
them that
say her
Rona ain't real, you know.
Nah,
Mad
I'm
thing.
not saying it ain't real, but I'm trying to tell them like, yo, if you go on, if you like, so basically, I had one girl, I linked her before Christmas, I chopped her. She was up in Central. She had a hotel in it, and she was meant to have like a New Year's party, but she didn't because of COVID. And she was like, oh yeah, the Airbnbs are cancelled and whatever. So she was meant to come link me, and she was like, I can't link you now. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, because we're in tier 4. And I was like, so what's changed between tier 4 and tier 3? And they're like, oh, because we can't mix with people from outside your household. And I was like, but who's gonna check? And she was like, oh, but I might be stopped on the road. And I'm like, are you dumb? Who's gonna stop you on the road? You're like an Indian woman driving a BMW. Ain't no one stopping you, bro. Like, but she's like thinking, oh, tier 4. Whoa, the number's gone up. Whoa, I'm gonna get COVID. I'm like, no, you ain't. You're not gonna get COVID because the number's gone up in tier 4.
No, do you know what it is? It's because, like, this is why people are like, the government should have done better. This is why I agree with them that they should have done better, because there are actually people out there that listen to everything the government will say.
Yeah.
For example, your BMW woman is gone, no, the government said tier 4, I'm not sucking dick today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Chase, she said she's not sucking
I'm
dick.
not sucking dick.
The
So,
government said no.
Basically, yeah.
Mad
If you
thing.
really want to get
Cock-blocking you.
your dick sucked, you have to vote for Keir Starmer in the next election.
Oh yeah, 100.
That's what you have to do. Keir Starmer,
Yeah, he's right.
Who's that?
the Labour
Fam, I'm not up to date with that.
opposition
Yeah,
leader.
It's all a reality show anyway, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna free up the pussy still. Oh, 100%.
Nah, you're right. If I was to add up the amount of vagina that I
Wait. So his manifesto is gonna be vote for me. I'm gonna free up the pussy.
yes,
If that was him,
Wow.
that would be my manifest, 100%.
Wow.
that's why it's Jamaican. You see what Jamaicans do? It's always about pussy to Jamaicans.
The manifesto is different, bro. Mad thing.
He'd be like, listen, I know y'all niggas ain't been fucking or getting your dick sucked. If you vote for me today,
Everybody gets an Oprah. You get a dick suck. Everybody gets a dick suck.
basically that. Everyone will vote for him. Well, maybe not everyone, but everyone is black, I think.
Do you
I'm not gonna vote for a guy
because
to get
white
my
man
dick
don't want to
sucked.
clap cheeks too, no?
Nah, but they want to do it in like a very conservative way, innit?
Stop it.
I said
There's
missionary
some white
only.
man that are cruddy out here, bruv. Stop it. Do you man think that these men are gonna go down as one of the worst governments in history?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about history,
Yeah.
but in my lifetime, in history, it's a big.
In
obviously-
history, bruv. I'm saying
In
in
history.
history.
They were the Nazis, innit, and things like that. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about British government.
Okay,
In fact,
cool.
no. Fuck that. I'm talking about government in general.
In governments in
Bruv,
general,
we
they're not
are-
top 10
think,
worst.
No,
though.
think about our population. Yeah, how many people are in the UK?
66.5 million.
Okay, and then in comparison to other countries, we have 7 to 10% of the deaths.
About that, something like
That is catastrophic. That is
Like
terrible.
7 to 6%, but
That is terrible.
it's not good, is it?
That is bad, bro. Bad. That's so bad.
It's very bad.
And it's not like for example, yeah, they put these checks and balances in place, yeah, and somehow, some way, the virus. We literally left the door open.
yeah,
Do you know what I think it was? I think it was supermarkets. I think it's because when I go to supermarkets, yeah, you still get those people that go to the supermarket and just molest fruit, bruv.
Fam, I'm telling you this, man, right
And
now,
just put
yeah.
it back.
I'm
I
telling.
still see a man go there and then be like, yo, let me just touch this avocado 5 times and then not buy it.
Oh, I've been on this from early, yeah. And these man know, yeah, how much of a bruv. It's true. He's not joking. He's serious, bruv. It's a serious thing. You man know me from early, yeah. I'm the type of guy, yeah. Before this thing even struck, I'm the type of guy that I don't open public doors with my hands. I use tissue.
I don't open toilet doors, but go on.
Yeah. So this whole supermarket thing, yeah.
How'd you get into the toilet?
Bruv, you
Angle, you have to use your foot.
have to use your foot to
you know when
open
you
the
use
thing,
your
bruv.
foot. Do you know what I have to do sometimes? Like, do you know if it's a hooked door, yeah?
Yeah,
And I've
yeah.
got nothing on me, like,
Yeah.
like say I've got a short sleeve shirt on,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
I'm lifting my leg up,
Yeah,
using
yeah.
my instep, like
Yeah,
I'm taking a
yeah.
free
Pivot,
kick.
pivot.
I'm taking a free kick, kick it in,
Bend it like Beckham.
bending the
Yeah,
door
yeah,
open.
yeah.
Whoa.
So, oh.
Whoa.
I was trying to do no linger like the Jamaican. Yeah. So that's how I open the door with my toe, just like Yeah, and I have to quickly get in and like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
bruv,
Slide in and
listen, this fruit thing, yeah, and this supermarket thing, yeah. I'm the type, yeah. So say like I've been doing this since I can't remember when. I think do you know what it was? I watched the TV show, yeah, and I don't know what it was, whether it was the Jetsons or something like that, yeah. And they were talking. I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And ever since I've watched it, yeah, I've always been like, raw. I don't know which man has touched this door or this petrol pump or whatever, yeah. And I'm out here about to go touch it too.
That's a good point.
These man ain't washed their hands. Like I can't remember what it was. People were like saying like, in a few years' time, yeah, people are gonna say, raw, you guys used physical money and you just passed it amongst each other. That's disgusting. Because on a real thing, bro,
It's a bit mad still.
it's mad that we touch money that's been in the hands of like
Bare man.
a million people.
But you know what was good about COVID? The only good thing I can say is that it's made people start being more conscious of washing their hands.
Yeah, it has to.
Bruv, the amount of man I used to see before, like, leave. I used to get on a couple man.
It
I don't even know
happens
them.
in pubs. I've only seen it in pubs.
I don't even know these man. I see them walk out I'll be like, you're disgusting.
Now, pub men don't believe in washing
Yeah,
their
pub
hands.
guys
They
do
don't
not
believe
wash
in
their
it.
hands.
Disgusting.
I'm-
The fruit thing, by the way, the fruit thing, I've always been on this. You see when you go to like Lidl, Aldi or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
And you see like the crates
Shout
of fruit.
out.
Do you know what I do?
Yeah.
And I've been doing this for years. I lift the thing up and I take from the back, bruv.
From the back, yeah.
I don't touch the front ones, bruv. Like, or if for example, say like you go like late here and you see like, say I want to get some spring onions or something, and I see there's only like one batch left and it's right at the front. Fam, you think I'm touching that, bruv?
Yeah.
I'm saying no spring onions for me today, rude boy. I'm gonna have to just go without.
But you see what, yeah, for me, yeah, I feel like all these things is building up your immune system.
What, this exposure to
So I mean, like, although, like, at times, like, when I go out and I fill my car up, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna touch something. I should wash my hands after. Sometimes I might eat something straight after and not wash my hands, and I'll be like, do you know what? I'm building up my immune system.
I hear you, because if it gets to, if you're too shielded, then your immune system will be kind of weak because it hasn't got any.
So sometimes you just gotta lick someone's shoe. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing that's gone out the window. The 5-second rule, bruv.
Oh yeah, 100.
Out the window.
Nah, it's just been moved down to 4. That's just it.
Fam. This ain't the tier system, fam. It's out the window, bruv.
I'm still 5-second ruling, man. I don't care.
These days, if my food touches the floor, it's done, fam.
Oh no,
what
I'll
food
still
it
eat it.
is.
I'll still eat it.
Depends what
if
food
it
it
touches
is.
the floor, ace.
It depends what it is. If it's like soup,
Ace comes and eats
if
it,
it's
bruv.
like soup, then it's done right here. But if it's like
soup,
like if it's like a chocolate bar or like a piece of chicken, I'll
eat that. I'll pattern it still.
Yeah,
because like COVID's not going to be on the floor.
yeah. And the thing is, I won't lie to you. The 5-second rule.
Might be.
If I have
I thought
5
we already had
seconds,
COVID.
there we go. And if it's like 5-second rule, if it's like 5 seconds and 0.4, I still give myself the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, you know what?
Mate,
That was in 5
Mate,
seconds.
you're moving, man.
We're fine.
You're moving
Do you know what I mean?
very
It's
mad.
true. Do you know when you deep how long 5 seconds is? Yeah, when something drops on the floor, you always pick it up within the first second. I think
Yes.
No, but sometimes
it never
things
lasts
happen.
5 seconds.
No, but say for example,
5 seconds is a
Bang.
long time.
No, but say for
Bang,
example,
bang.
say for I'm eating at the table. Chicken goes off my knee, hits the floor, and it's there. So
But why
to
is it
get
taking
there-
you so long to pick up a piece of chicken?
No,
off the
but
floor?
that's what I'm saying.
5 seconds is ages.
Fam, it's actually a lot. No, wait. Hold on.
No, okay,
hold
no.
on. 1.
No.
Wait.
Wait.
1.
Let's test this.
2.
No, that's not a second. That's
3.
No.
Nah, he's kind of correct.
No,
Correct.
Jay. Let's
5.
test this right
Fam,
now.
that's an eternity.
Let's test this. No, we're testing this right now.
Okay, test it.
Okay.
Wait, let me get my stopwatch out then. Go on.
No, you have to do this because you were saying you could do it in less than 5 seconds. Yeah.
Wait, I can do what in less than.
No, you have to get it because you're trying to say shit about the 5-second rule. Yeah.
Alright,
So
hold on.
you have to do
Let me
this.
set the timer. Yeah.
No, let me do the timer.
Look, I'm setting the timer now. Look,
Let
5
me
seconds.
do the timer, bro. You're not doing the timer, bro.
Look, it's here, bro. 5 seconds.
No.
No. You gotta do it. You gotta do an alarm thing, bro. Go on.
No, you can do timer.
You do timer.
Okay,
So
3.
you're gonna get this. I'm gonna chuck my hat on the floor. You're
Yeah.
gonna go get it.
Yeah, cool. Ready?
I haven't started.
Yeah, but
You're
you're
gonna
gonna throw it,
I'm
bro.
throwing it and you
No
go
one
get it.
throws
Go
their
on.
chicken off their plate.
Go on,
Just
go on,
drop
go on.
it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go get it, Jay.
It's too far away, bro. I'm guessing we have to.
You
leave.
would not have got that. You would not have got that.
Do you know why I wouldn't have got it?
Why?
As soon as it's that far away, it's over, bro.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I'll throw it
over.
away. I'll throw it
It's
away. Yeah.
over.
Okay, Jordan, do you want to try?
Yeah, no, but if it's like
It's
this, isn't it?
over.
Like that.
Alright, Jordan, this is your turn.
Wait, where's it going?
It's gonna go in front of you somewhere.
Nah, but why my chicken falling in front
Yeah,
of me?
yeah, fam.
Why
You're-
you throwing chicken?
You're clumsy, bro.
No, my chicken's falling here.
Mike.
Nah, okay,
Is
then
man doing
drop it
catapult?
here.
Is this medieval times, bruv? Why is man's food
Are you ready,
catapulting
Jordan?
all the way over there?
Are you ready, Jordan?
Who eats a chicken like that?
3, 2, go. No, but it's lucky.
That was like 2 seconds.
I got it though.
No, that was too easy.
It don't matter though. What do you mean
Your
it's too
chicken
easy?
went
Why are you
there.
telling me?
I'm trying to make you get
Mike.
off the chair.
But are you trying to say
Mike,
when
why
chicken
are you
falls on the floor it's always
catapulting
hard?
your food? Why are you catapulting your
I'm a
food?
messy eater, man.
Are you Julius Caesar, bruv? What is this?
Do you know where your mouth is?
Yo,
He needs a map to his mouth.
yo. I eat chicken like I eat pussy.
What? It's all over the place.
all over the place.
We were chilling.
Just eating pussy on the
We
floor.
had sex.
I'm like,
All
oh shit, the
over the
pussy.
house.
I'm like, the pussy's there. 5 seconds,
over
man.
the house.
I can't
Okay.
eat that pussy now. I was on the floor for 5 seconds.
No,
man.
you-
Are you trying to say if there was pussy on the floor for 5 seconds, you wouldn't eat it?
I'll consider it.
It depends what the pussy is though.
What do you mean what the pussy is?
How good is the pussy though?
I'm assuming it tastes.
If it's floor
substan-
pussy and it deserves to be on the floor, then
This
I might
conversation
pass.
has taken a
What's
serious
floor
turn.
pussy?
Floor pussy.
Alright, can I ask you a question? Because this
go
happened
on.
to me once. Yeah. Have you ever like opened like a girl's underwear? Yeah.
Open the girl's underwear. No, I haven't opened the girl's
Okay.
underwear. I've taken underwear off
Okay,
though.
sorry. Let me rephrase it. Have you ever off the panty, like gone to like it doesn't smell, gone to eat it and it just tastes off?
Why did you say it? Why did you have to say it doesn't smell though?
Because it doesn't. Because like it just doesn't smell.
No, but why should it smell? But why do you have to do? Why do you have to give a discllaimer that the pussy doesn't smell?
Because
unless
already,
you're used to smelly pussy.
because I haven't got the red flag in my head that it's gonna taste off.
Okay, cool.
So
cool,
like, I
cool,
remember there was
cool.
one time I went down on a girl, yeah, and like I was like, cool, that smells fine. I went to taste it, and I was just like, yeah, yuck.
It tastes like a 2p that's been in the sun for 5 years.
It tasted like, do you know when do you know it was one like salmon, and you like it's gone past the sell by date.
Yeah.
It tasted a bit like that. I was like, ugh.
Let me ask you a question though. But did you still eat it?
I had to soldier on.
Yeah, 'cause
Captain
sometimes
America.
you gotta be polite. You gotta be polite in it. It's being polite. I call it being polite.
Imagine what that could do to the girl if I go, by the way, you taste horrendous. Like and just the worst. I remember she saying it tastes like strawberries, doesn't it? And I was like, yeah.
Bro, I've actually got a story, yeah. Basically, I don't know this girl. Actually, I know. Long story short, I know this girl, but through a girl that I used to do a thing with in it. I don't talk to her anymore. Fuck her. And then basically, she was at my house party as well in it. So the man then might have spoke to her. She was dealing with a guy, yeah, and a guy apparently in mid-sex didn't bust or nothing and just said, you know what, yeah, bun this, your pussy stinks, and cut. And she was crying, like she was heartbroken. But then I said to my girl, I was like, he probably bust in it and just was embarrassed to say, or her pussy did stink. But but then I realized that she's actually a Jez, innit? Yeah, not a Jez. Like obviously, I don't think it's fair to like call girls names, innit? Yeah,
Agreed.
but fuck it, she's a hoe. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. She's a nice lady. But I feel like she's always jumping partners, innit? So I feel like maybe like her HP levels were off that day.
Massive too much
In a very
alkaline.
polite
I'm waiting into the science.
You want the red? She was in a pie purple.
Yeah,
Pie purple.
Yeah, in a polite way. But that's the worst I've ever heard. I could never do that to a girl. I've actually had a girl whose pussy stank so bad that after she left my house, it was still there for the whole night.
Oh my gosh! You
Shout
said-
out from Saitel. And back in the day. And
These Jamaicans are unruly. I warned you.
Hey, you're one of them now, cuz. What are you talking about?
And I banned the clock.
oh no, shit, no. I beg you beep that out still.
I will beep it out.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out.
I will beep out her name.
Bleep it out. I was about to say touch wood.
Nah, fuck it, keep it, fuck it.
I've never,
Okay.
I've never experienced such.
No,
Nah, keep it, it's cool,
Nah,
man.
we
It's
bleep
cool.
that, fam. We can't have girls thinking that we're just gonna be out in people
Yeah,
like that,
we
bro.
bleep names. We bleep names out here.
Yeah, that was. But I'll tell you what the worst thing was about that is that she set me up because we was going upstairs, yeah, and I slapped her on the bundas, innit, yeah,
Bundas.
because I was trying to see. I was like, yo, what's the Bayern Munich saying? I mean, I slap on the bundas. go up the stairs,
Bundesliga.
and then I felt something like sort of plasticky. I was like, Didn't
What
really
is
think
up with
much
you,
of
man,
it.
and feeling weird things, bro? This guy last week said he felt a chastity belt, bro. He said he felt something firm and hard when he went downstairs. What's going on
It was
here?
there.
You know, you're talking about you're feeling plastic bag, fam. As
there.
the finest, bro.
Nah, I've never
There.
felt a chastity belt, bro. That's weird. So I've never felt anything hard and firm. If you're feeling something hard and firm on a woman downstairs, it's questionable still. It's questionable still. Obviously, like sex change these days is very common, and you know, like when like the scar tissue's healing.
This is 2012 times. There wasn't as many transgenders out there.
Nah, but they were still there though.
They were rare. They were like finding a Charizard in a Pokemon.
Yeah,
pack.
but you still find them.
Very rare. Though.
Mike clearly found one, innit?
I didn't find it. She had a chesty belt on. I'm sure of it.
Or just an old.
You think-
old
If it was a penis, I
An
felt
old
around the area. I would have felt ball sack or phallus.
Nah, not if it was gone. You would just feel scar tissue.
But it wouldn't be hard. You would have been like a bit. You would have felt like some fleshy stuff.
How do you know how it feels, Mike?
Because I have a penis.
No, but how do you know how it feels when the penis is gone?
I'm assuming that there's fleshy stuff underneath my penis.
That is, you know, yeah, that is so traumatic to even hear.
I'm
To
assuming.
hear, to hear
No,
that a
actually-
man will just dead off his penis.
Nah, first of all, disclaimer.
Crazy.
Before we get into this
Traumatic.
convo, I want to say that I'm actually pro-choice. I'm pro anyone who wants to change their gender, etc. Although I do feel, and this is a conversation that I've had with many people, and I feel like the person should have to tell the person that they're about to have sex with if they have changed their gender.
Agreed.
In my opinion,
Agreed.
unless the person they're sleeping with is completely skunk, because then it don't matter.
Skunked.
Like just done. Like he's at a festival, we are festival, and he's just pop bear molly and he's on bear cat.
Wait,
And
so
he's
wait,
drunk.
if you went to a festival and let's just say you got spiked, yeah.
Okay,
Finished.
not spiked. Oh yeah, then how are you gonna
And then-
differentiate who got spiked and not spiked?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And then next
True.
thing you're out getting uckers, and the guy goes, "By the way, I've got a nothing."
Would you let him finish? Would you let him finish?
No,
Would you let him finish?
No, wait,
If he was a 10,
I'm running away.
We're going too far.
I'm
We
running
always
away.
talk about, we're out of here. We're out of this subject. We're out of here.
We're out of
We're out of
here.
here. We're
From
out
the
of here.
problems in my life, I'm
We
running
are out of
away.
here.
From that hard thing underneath your penis, I'm
Listen,
running
I don't know how we got from
away.
Boris to this, bro. But yeah, let's move, man. What's on the topics, fam? What's on the topics?
Well, I had a